Hey guys, what is up? It is Spooky Noodles, and I am here with a TBR video. I think I forgot to make one of these, but I kinda did. I made a announcement that I was doing a little self-reading challenge, and that was to read as many Western books as I can before I get bored of the genre. And yeah, it's going full force. I haven't read anything today, but I've been reading Three Roads South by Jake Foster. Very good book so far. It handles racism very well, and I'm just having a great time reading this. So, I got my little revolver in there. And yeah, I'm really enjoying this book so far. It's a short book coming in at 192 pages. But it's a very, very well written book. Surprisingly so. It was in 1990 this book was made, so you know it does have that going for it. Because most westerns, I was kind of afraid that the racism would bother me too much, but this book, I don't have that problem with this book. There's the racism that happens in the book. I'm not saying it's justified, but it's rectified very quickly. You have a Native American guy in this book, and he definitely kicks ass in this book. And the woman, one of the main protagonists in this book, Trish, she kicks ass as well. So, you know, it's a fun book, that's for sure. And I might send this to a friend of mine after I'm finished with it, because this is kind of a gem. Yeah, it's kind of a gem. I've never really read a Western before, and if this is what Westerns are like, then I'm gonna be reading more because this is fantastic so far. But basically, it's about this trio that head to a town where it's said that their beloved friend, Bobby something, I forget his last name, but Bobby dies in this town, or at least allegedly said so. And this sheriff that killed him or shot him in the back made up this fake story and now is being looked at as a hero. So yeah, Trish is the brother of Bobby. Robert D is the uncle. And Pawnee is the Native American friend. And all of them want justice for Bobby. So they're going around and shooting people. It's amazing. It's an awesome story so far. Enjoying it so much. Alright, next. I don't know, there's no order in this. It's just whatever I feel like. This one probably won't be next, but it's so short that, you know, like, part of me says, you know, it's only 157 pages long. So, and the font is nice, too. You know, it's not like gigantic font, you know. And the chapters are pretty short as well, I think. Let's see here. How long is chapter 1? Chapter 1 is, well, it's 18 pages, but, okay. Well, you get the gist. It's a short book, 152 pages long. This is Al Cody, Badge of the Marshal, or Badge of a Marshal. And then at the top it says, his blazing gun spelled out the law of the Devil's Range. Now I'll quickly read this back really quickly. It has this really cool faded out badge thing. And it says, turnabout. The smoke curled up, or the smoke curled from wow, I can't read today. Smoke curled from Pratt Honeycutt's twin Colts, and the two masked gunmen lay still on the saloon floor. He holstered his pistols and turned to leave, but the townsfolk had seen his badge. Thank God he had come, they said. He was their last chance against the marauders taking over the range, rustling and burning and killing. Honeycutt's badge came from the marshal bushwhacked the day before. Honeycutt was a man on the sun, wanted for a crime he didn't commit. but a man can run just so long, trapped between the law and the lawless. Honeycutt turned from hunted to hunter, and if his badge wasn't real, his bullets were. It sounds like a really fun read. And Al Cody sounds like a cool writer name. And look at the edges of the paper is green. That's pretty cool. It looks like someone just painted it though. Like someone just kind of painted it along the edges or something. That's pretty cool. I like it. This was, of course, a Dell book, and it was 60 cents back in the day. So that's really cool. I thought I'd give this one a shot. I tried to get westerns that weren't, that were like lawmen versus outlaws, or outlaws versus lawmen, or outlaws versus outlaws, or lawmen versus lawmen. I tried to get that and tried to stay away from books that are about cowboys and Indians, because I don't really, as fun as that might be for some people, I don't like the indications that come with those type of books. The demonization of Native Americans. And that's usually what it is. It's just them looking. I don't like that. So I try to stay away from those type of books. But these type of books where it's like an outlaw running from the law, and just fighting to stay alive. I like those type of books. So this one was really good. Or I don't know if it's good or not, but it sounds really good. This is Badge of a Marshal. Three Roads South sounded much better. I didn't originally think so. When I picked up, this was going to be the first book I read. Second book technically in my little Western reading challenge. But my sister's like, no, read Three Roads South. You won't be disappointed. And she's never read it, so she doesn't really know. But she read the back to it and thought it was very interesting. I read the back and I'm like, oh, okay, I'll give it a shot. And I'm really enjoying Three Roads South so far. Jake Foster is a great writer. It's sad that I can't find anything about him online. But this is Badge of a Marshal by Al Cody. And then we're going to have to go to my phone for the next few books. Remember, this is in no order. Because I don't know what I'm going to read after Three Roads South, I'm trying my best to read as many westerns as I can. Mostly, I want to read horror westerns, and all the horror westerns are on my phone. So, yeah, but the horror westerns I have aren't that long, like Longhorn Big Shaggy by Steve Vernon. This is, I don't actually know what this is about. I keep forgetting. I read the synopsis to you guys the day before, but I keep forgetting. Oh, the synopsis doesn't really tell you much about the story other than, stuff happens. That's crazy. So, Longhorn Big Shaggy, it's only like 130 something pages long, so I thought, why not give it a shot, Then you have Hunger on the Chisholm Trail, which is 194 pages, I believe. This is by M. Ennenbach. This is a splatter western. Really cool cover if you can see that cover. I'm looking very forward to giving this book a read. I don't know. I read the first page, the first 2 or 3 pages, and I was getting into it, but then I decided to read Three Roads South instead, because I felt like actually holding a book. Like sometimes I'm fine with reading ebooks, but other times I'm like, I really want to hold a book, and lug it around and put a cool bookmark in it, stuff like that. So, I just wanted to lug a book around, which I'm starting to get tired of lugging this book around. So I think the next book I'm going to read is an audio, or not an audio book. Is going to be a ebook, but that is Hunger of the Chisholm Trail. I'm afraid that this is going to be too much like my story, because it is about, well, let me read what it's about, but I'm pretty sure it's kind of like mine. The first cattle drive of the season leaves Texas for Abilene, Kansas, along with Chisholm Trail. But unforeseen terrors lay hidden in the natural beauty of the land. In the heart of Indian Territory lies the sleepy town of Duncan, a friendly respite from a dusty land. But something lurks in the untamed West, a powerful creature that hunts and satiate its horrifying hunger. The land will run red with blood, and only Carl has a chance against this ancient evil. So yeah, I read the first splatter western in this series, or this trilogy right now, Magpie Coffin, and I wanted more. Like, that was such a good story. I only kind of, you know, it was as long as it needed to be. I just wanted more. Like, I wanted a sequel so bad, you know? I don't know what you could do with the story, but that character was so much fun to follow. So, I'm looking at you, Wiley Young. Write something, man. Write a sequel. But anyways, I do want to read this one when it comes time. This is probably going to be my next read after Three Roads South. But, yeah. Then I have a few other books here, but I'm not going to go into them very much. But or at all, really. But those are the 3 books that I'm planning to read after Three Roads South. That was kind of fun how that worked out. But yeah, Hunger on the Chisholm Trail. What was it? Longhorn Big Shaggy, and then Badge of a Marshal. Those 3 books are very short. Coming in, I think the longest one comes in at like 194 pages. So, yeah, they're all really short. The one came at 134, and this one comes in at 152, I think. 157. So, yeah. But that is my TBR for July. Hopefully I stick to this TBR this time. I don't usually stick to TBRs because I'm a mood reader and I switch on a dime. Like, one minute I want vampires, the next I want westerns. You know, it's crazy how my brain works. Like, I was into aliens, and then boom, just out of a snap, it just disappeared. Like, I was bam, right? And then I wanted vampires, and I read a little bit of a vampire book, then I wanted a western. I'm hoping I can stay on this western train for a little while, because I really am enjoying these western books I'm reading right now. And, yeah. The next book I'm probably going to read after Three Roads South, like I said before, is M. Ennenbach's The Hunger on the Chisholm Trail. It sounds like a really cool book, and it's a splatter western, so I gotta read it. And I own all the splatter westerns so far. They plan on making like 12 of them, I think. And maybe one of them will be mine. I don't know. I don't know what they're looking for. Excuse me. A lot of gore, that's for sure. But, you know, I'm not the best at writing gore. I try my best, but I'm not much of a gore writer, so... But I will write a weird western one day, or a horror western, if you will. I don't know what to call it because I don't know how weird it is, and I don't know how horrifying it is. So, you know, I don't know what to really call this western that I'm working on, but it's not just your normal western. So, I guess I'll take a minute right here, since we're 14 minutes into the video, to talk about my writing. So, I have no idea what I'm really going to call this book, or this novella, or whatever it's going to be. Right now, I'm calling it The Road to Drago. I got the city, or the town name from a book I was reading, and it just sounded cool, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to have my characters go to Drago. So... yeah, but I'm thinking of ways to incorporate the word Drago, the town name, into the title. So I just went with Road to Drago, but it could be like The Path to Drago, or Three Road to Drago. I don't know. You know, there's a lot of possibilities here. But I need to come up with a. I don't know if the name is a little lackluster or whatever the word I'm looking for really is. Just I don't know if Road to Drago really like makes people want to read it, and it doesn't really scream horror western, you know. The cover is being done by Don Noble. I have to pay him $50 more. So far, I paid him $100. I got 50 more to go, and then boom, he's gonna be working on the cover. I did just get some money today, so I was gonna use a little bit for myself and then a little bit for the book. But right now I've written the prologue, which is only like 2 pages long. I'm thinking about lengthening it when I get a chance, but the prologue is I'll just give you a little taste. It's set in 1878. It's a warm July night in Arizona. And then it talks about this lady and blah blah blah. Then you get to chapter 1, which is 6 days later in Adel, California. And so far I'm having a lot of fun writing it so far. With the whole aunt dying thing, I've been kind of in a bummer mood, so I haven't really been feeling like reading or writing lately. I've been watching some movies lately, and that's been helping fill that void, but I would really like to read and write again, you know? I like reading a lot, and I like writing a lot, so, yeah. But, I was recently told that we can't go to the funeral, so that sucks. It's unfortunate, but, family doesn't want my family to go to the funeral, so it's okay though. I understand, I guess. It's a bummer. But anyways, sorry, I didn't mean to get into like bad news. But anyways, writing is writing. I've written 2 pages of the chapter 1 and 2 pages in the prologue. I think it's going to be a novella. I want it to be longer than a novella, but it just seems like it's going to be a novella at this point. I have so many things planned for this book, and I'm just very excited and ecstatic for this book when it comes to writing it. Having a lot of fun. But this has been a TBR video and / reading vlog. I hope you guys are enjoying your day. I know my day wasn't that great. I was like alone a lot of the time today, and I had all this time to write and read, and I didn't do it. I just couldn't. I don't know if you guys get into these funks either, or if it's just me. But I get into these funks where I just don't want to read or write or do anything, you know? Especially with the funeral thing going on. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you have a spooky night. I'll catch you in the next video. Hopefully it's a better, more cheerful video. This has been a TBR video. Yeah. And yeah, let me grab the right book. Jake Foster, 3 Roads South. Very, very good book so far. I'm really enjoying it. And I know you can't see the cover very well because my computer hates giving you a good picture. But, yeah, that's a guy shooting at Pawnee, one of our main characters. And I'm hoping that doesn't actually happen, but I'm sure it will. And I will also show you guys, the cover once it's made. I'm super stoked about it. Very stoked about it. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing. Don Noble always does a great job, and I can't wait to see what he comes up with. It's gonna be amazing. I know it is. Don Noble's great, and I'll also slap at the end of this video. I'll slap some of the covers I've made myself. I'm actually trying to make covers for my friend because why not? I get bored and I like doing that. So yeah, but I'll slap some covers at the end of this. It's not at all what the finished product is probably going to be. I have no idea what the finished product is going to look like, but I'm very, very excited. He said he has like 2 weeks worth of work at the moment, so he's a little behind, but as soon as I pay him, he'll try to get on it. He's very excited to do it too. So, and this whole horror western thing is just so much fun. I'm having a blast writing my horror western, and yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day. I already said the outro. Have a spooky night, guys, and yeah, I'll say goodbye now. Peace out, guys.
Now I am the